Hello, everybody. This is Flick 11 2000, and we are going to do a 60-minute Q&A. So, for all of my subscribers, Jeremy Barton, Julie Minnick, Wonder Kids, That's Little People, WS 2003, every one of my subscribers. Now, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me, as long as they aren't really that personal. And yeah, just feel free to ask any questions. And if I see a question, I'll answer one right away. Now, so far, we don't have any viewers watching at this moment, so I'm going to send the link. So a classic one. I'm more of a classic PBS fan. And yes, Julie Minnick says, do you like SpongeBob SquarePants? Believe it or not, yes. It's one of my favorite Nickelodeon shows. In fact, it's my only favorite Nickelodeon show that I like. And I could imagine that if SpongeBob were to air on PBS instead of Nickelodeon, I would have to say the funding would be included. Chuck E. Cheese's would be the only sponsor for all seasons. But then beginning in season 12, Target would be an added sponsor. And so, by the way, the PBS Kids logos that would be used for season 1 of SpongeBob SquarePants would of course, the first 7 episodes of SpongeBob SquarePants would have the 1997 PBS Kids. Here you go. Here's the link that you wanted. Oh, I sent you the link. It's this StreamYard link right there that you should click on. Oh, I just sent the link in the description of StreamYard. So, okay. Cool. I guess maybe I could send it to you. And okay. Okay. What cool stuff did you get at the mall, SE? Oh, my favorite Dragon Tales episodes have to be the ones from season 1, because basically season 1 is my favorite season. Um, I I don't have that many VHS tapes of Arthur, but I have a whole lot of DVDs of Arthur right here, with a grand majority of them being from Sony Wonder. My favorite SpongeBob episodes have to be episodes from the first 3 seasons. And it's, in my opinion, it's pretty decent. I mean, I like the classical music on it. And by the way, Julie, yeah, cool idea. And Julie, by the way, I sent you the link where you can join just on the YouTube portion this time, down in the comments of what if our DVDs were released by Columbia TriStar and Sony Pictures for Jeremy Barton, and that's the video where I sent the link to for the stream. That would be a great idea, Essie. One question for you, the Wiggles Yes Paw Patrol No, is what are your favorite of the original 6 PBS Kids IDs from 1999 to 2008? I'll give you a list of my top 10. Speaking of which, if you remember, 1 year and 1 day ago, we have lost a really amazing Thomas and Friends narrator from the United Kingdom. And his name was Michael Angelis. And, so in honor of the occasion, I'm showing you off this DVD. New Friends for Thomas. And this is the only DVD that feature episodes narrated by him. And yeah, I did. And, so out of all of the Arthur episodes from season... Wow. It's like the 2004 DVD release of The Early Years, which has all season 1 episodes narrated by Ringo Starr. Sort of. Now, one question for you is, what would it be like if Thomas if the classic series of Thomas, like from seasons 1 through 5, oh. Hi, Jeremy Barton. So, one question for you is, what would it be like if SpongeBob were to air on PBS rather than Nickelodeon? Yeah, here. And do you mind if I tell you all of the PBS Kids logos that would be seen on each season of SpongeBob just for you, Julie? If it were to air on PBS? Okay. Now, as for Season 1 of SpongeBob SquarePants, the PBS Kids system cues that would be shown on Season 1, of course, the first 7 episodes of Season 1 would have the 1997 PBS Kids P-Pals bumper with the EI balloon. And then later episodes, beginning with Episode 8, which would be Sandy's Rocket and Squeaky Boots, they would now start using the 1999 PBS Kids IDs featuring the newest mascots, Dot the Girl and Dash the Boy. And Sandy's Rocket and Squeaky Boots would use the PBS Kids Dot ID from 1999, where Dot runs up to the screen. And then the next episode after that, Nature Pants and Opposite Day, would be the first episode to use the Dash version, with Dash thinking about something. And then, anyway, the P-Pals ID from 1997 with the EI balloon would be for the first 7 episodes of Season 1. And then later episodes using the 1999 PBS Kids logos, either with Dot the Girl running up to the screen, which would be by far more common as a 1999 logo for SpongeBob, or the one with Dash the Boy thinking. And to me, the Dot variant of the PBS Kids logo would be the most common for Season 1, with the P-Pals being the second most common, and the 1999 Dash logo being pretty uncommon, only appearing on 4 episodes of Season 1. But there is one episode of Season 1 in particular which would actually use the PBS Kids Dash transformation bumper from 2000 due to the fact that it didn't air until 2001. And that episode is, in fact, Hooky and Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy 2, otherwise known as the Season 1 finale. And by the way, so the PBS Kids logo for Season 1 would be the P-Pals logo with the EI balloon, the 1999 Dot logo, the 1999 Dash logo, and the 2000 Dash transformation logo. And then as for Season 2 of SpongeBob SquarePants, it would use the 1999 PBS Kids Dot logo and 1999 PBS Kids Dash logo as well, but the 1999 logos would be less common in the second season, and more commonly they would use the PBS Kids Dot transformation logo, which would be the most common logo for Season 2, since Squidward is an octopus and Dot transforms into one in the middle of the Dot transformation logo. So the PBS Kids logos for Season 2, most of the Season 2 episodes would have the dot transformation logo from 2000. And then we have a few Season 2 episodes that use the PBS Kids dash transformation logo. A few episodes of Season 2 that used the 1999 PBS Kids dot logo with dot running up to the screen, but with one episode using the dash logo's audio playing over it. While the other episode with the dot logo would use the correct audio. And then there would be a few Season 2 episodes that used the 2002 PBS Kids Fishbowl logo, where Dash looks inside a fishbowl, imagines himself as an orange goldfish, and gets eaten by Dot, which would be used on later Season 2 episodes from 2002 and 2003, respectively. Shanghai and Gary Takes a Bath and Welcome to the Chum Bucket and Frankendoodle would be those episodes to use that logo. And then there would be one episode of Season 2 that would use the PBS Kids Snow Globe logo from 2002, where Dash ice skates inside a snow globe, and that, of course, would be the Season 2 episode from 2002, which is Graveyard Shift and Krusty Love. And then one episode would use the 1999 PBS Kids logo with Dash thinking about something, and that would, of course, be Jellyfish Hunter and the Fry Cook games. And by the way, the Dash transformation logo would appear on the Season 2 episodes Big Pink Loser and Bubble Buddy, and Procrastination and I'm With Stupid. And the Season 2 episodes with the 1999 dot logo would be Something Smells and Bossy Boots and Survival of the Idiots and Dumped. And by the way, Something Smells and Bossy Boots would be those Season 2 episodes that used the Dash logo's audio playing over it. Well, the jellyfish are pink, just like Dash's stripes in the Dash logo. And then, as for season three, that's when the 2002 PBS Kids logos began to become more common. Yeah, along with Procrastination and I'm With Stupid. That episode would use Dash transformation as well. And that also focuses on Patrick. And as for season 3, beginning with season 3, that's when the 2002 PBS Kids logos began more common than the others. With most of the season 3 episodes using the fishbowl variant of the 2002 PBS Kids logo due to the fact that there's a lot of fish on the show. So, most season 3 episodes would use the 2002 PBS Kids fishbowl logo with Dash looking at a fishbowl, coming close to it, imagining himself as an orange goldfish, and then getting eaten by Dot. I would say earlier episodes, well, I'd say probably Dash from 1999 would be the best option for any show in general. Anyway, as I was saying, the season 3 episodes of SpongeBob SquarePants would use the 2002 PBS Kids logos more commonly, with the fishbowl logo being the most common variant in season 3, where Dash looks into a fishbowl, imagines himself as a goldfish, and then getting eaten by Dot. And then there would be a few Season 3 episodes of SpongeBob that would use the 2000 PBS Kids Dot transformation logo. And that would be 3 episodes of Season 3 using the Dot transformation logo, with 1 using the Fishbowl logo's audio on it. So it would be Just One Bite in the Bully, No Weenies Allowed, and Squilliam Returns, and Krabby Land in the camping episode. And No Weenies Allowed and Squilliam Returns is the Season 3 episode that uses the audio error with the Fishbowl logo's audio playing over the Dot transformation logo. And then there would be a few Season 3 episodes that use the PBS Kids Dash transformation logo from 2000. And that, of course, would be the Season 3 episodes Crabborg and Rockabye Bivalve, and SpongeBob BC Before Comedy, with SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward as cavemen. And then there would be 1 Season 3 episode that would use the 2002 PBS Kids Snow Globe logo, and that, of course, would be the winter-themed, and that would be considered winter-themed, and the Season 3 episode with the PBS Kids Snow Globe logo is, believe it or not, a winter-themed SpongeBob episode, which is Snowball Effect and One Crab's Trash. And these Season 3 episodes would be the only Season 3 episodes of SpongeBob to use the Snow Globe logo, or the Snow Globe variant of the 2002 PBS Kids logo, I should say. So Season 3 episodes, Snowball Effect and One Crab's Trash, would be the only episodes to use the Snow Globe variant of the 2002 PBS Kids logo. The other Season 3 episodes with the 2002 PBS Kids logo would always be the Fishbowl variant. Anyway, the PBS Kids logos would be Fishbowl, Dot transformation, and then Dash transformation, Snow Globe. There's one with the 1999 PBS Kids Dash logo with Dash thinking about something, which would, of course, be the Season 3 episodes Missing Identity and Plankton's Army. And believe it or not, it would actually fit pretty well because SpongeBob has to think about where he put his name tag in the last time he saw it. And then 1 Season 3 episode would use the 1999 PBS Kids Dot logo with Dot running up to the screen. And that, of course, would be the episode The Sponge Who Could Fly. So, the PBS Kids logos on Season 3, the Fishbowl logo would be the most common for Season 3, followed by Dot transformation, Dash transformation, Snow Globe, Dash, and Dot. And then beginning in Season 4, that's when it becomes part of the PBS Kids Go block, with all Season 4 episodes using the Echo logo, and earlier Season 5 episodes also using that logo as well, while later Season 5 episodes would use the 2007 Bubbles logo, along with most episodes from Season 6 through 8 using it as well. And there were a few episodes from Season 6 through 8 that use other variants like Laptop, Email, Falling Blocks, Shouting, Balloon. And then in Season 9, they start using the 2008 PBS Kids logos. And believe it or not, they only use 2 of the 2008 PBS Kids logos for Season 9, with the aquarium logo and the Bubbles logo, in which the aquarium logo only appears on Sharks vs. Pods and Copy Bob Ditto Pants. But other episodes of Season 9 would use the Bubbles logo from 2008. And then Seasons 10 and 11 would only use the Bubbles variant of the 2013 PBS Kids logo. Instead of the other variants, it just uses the Bubbles variant. Yeah. Super Evil Aquatic Team is Up to Go and Chum Fricassee would use the Block Flood logo from 2009. The Good Krabby Name and Move It or Lose It would use the Compass logo, and Hello Bikini Bottom would use the Mountain Climbing logo from PBS Kids Go. The most common Maya and Miguel PBS Kids Go funding is the one where the announcer goes, Maya and Miguel is funded in part by a Ready to Learn, No Child Left Behind grant from the U.S. Department of Education through the Public Broadcasting Service and by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting. And in beginning in seasons 10 through 11, unlike most shows which use all the variants of the 2013 PBS Kids logos, seasons 10 and 11 would only use the Bubbles variant of the 2013 PBS Kids logo. But then, something very interesting happens beginning in season 12. And you know what that is? Yes. Yes, that is the deity of Arthur Gets Lost. And starting in season 12, the 1999, 2000, and 2002, 2008 variants are also used in addition to the 2013 ones, with the 1999, 2000, and 2002 ones being more common in season 12, and the 2008 ones only appearing occasionally. Well, I did my best I could, so starting in season 12, they would now use the 1999, 2000, 2002, and 2008 logos again, in addition to the 2013 ones, Julie Memick. Any other questions you'd like to ask? It would be cool. Now, which PBS Kids logo would you pick the most for Wow Wow Wubsy, Julie? think it used the blue background on there, SC. That's my assumption, even though I didn't see the episode. Yeah, but which logo would you like to be the most common out of all the others, like for season 1 and 2? Yeah, it was just used for season 10. SE, you want to know something really weird I saw on television back in 2009? Well, SE, I actually saw an airing of the season. Alright, so SE, I saw an airing of the season 11 episodes, Francine's Pilfered Paper and Buster Gets Real. And what was really weird was it did not show the season 10 funding in the blue background. Instead, it showed the season 9 funding in the yellow background. Yeah. Well, maybe for the snow, should have used the snow globe variant or something, but if you want any logo for it, it's fine. So, technically, yes, it was. And, one question, which of the original 6 PBS Kids logos is your favorite? Me, personally, I like the fishbowl and dash transformation ones the most. What is it? Okay. Wow. That is That is a strange error. Yeah, and I heard season 25 would possibly be the last season of Arthur. Wow. Now, which logos did you see when you've watched Elwood City Turns 100 in the past, Jeremy? Wow. Wait a minute, didn't you say that you thought the snow globe logo would appear, since you had to assume that because you saw the green background having the fishbowl logo, huh? So you had to assume that the other variant had the snow globe logo of the purple background, that is. Well, when I watched the 2009 airing of Elwood City Turns 100, it actually had the regular bike logo. I did record one, the Cherry Tree and Matchmaker Matchbreaker. Well, I did try my best, Wonder Kids, Yes Little People, WS 2003. We all make mistakes. And I did leave a comment on photos saying that if you don't like it, then I understand. Hey, Jeremy, do you want to know what this is? Mountain PBS. Sure, what is yours? Yep, that's right. Now, I'm going to explain how the rules of this game work. Let's imagine they're airings from 2002 to 2004. So, on the top, you see different versions of the season 7 through 8 funding commonly used on seasons 1 through 4 reruns, with the yellow one being used on the left, the purple one being used in the middle, and the green one being used on the right. And then in the middle, you see variants of the season 6 funding, with the yellow background being used on the left, the purple background being used in the middle, and the green background being used on the right. And at the very bottom, you see variations of the regular version of the season 7 funding, with the yellow background being used on the left, the purple background being used in the middle, and the green background being used on the right. Now, I'm going to tell you the rules of this game, depending on where the balls go. Now, for the yellow background and the purple background of the seasons 1 through 4 reruns version, all different colored balls, they all would use the same logo, the PBS Kids dot transformation logo at the end. But for the green background of the season 7 through 8 funding, commonly used on seasons 1 through 4 reruns, we would have the yellow and green balls having the dash logo follow the funding, and the red and blue balls following the original season 6 and 7 funding with the dot logo. Now, here's how it would work. The balls that land on the yellow background, no matter what color the balls all are, would always use dash transformation for the seasons 1 through 4 reruns. And for the purple one, basically be the same thing. All the colored balls would always use dot transformation after the purple background for the season 7 through 8 funding. But for the green background, let's just say that for the green background, if the green and yellow balls land, if the green or the yellow balls land there in the green background of the season 7 through 8 funding, it would have the dash logo follow it. And then if the red and the blue balls land there, it would have the dot logo follow it. And then, as for the season 6 funding, no matter what different color the balls are for the yellow background, it would always use the dot transformation logo. And then for the purple one, no matter if the color of the balls are different, the purple background of the season 6 funding would always have dash transformation. And then as for the green background of the season 6 funding, same thing. The green and yellow balls, if they land on the green background, using the PBS Kids dash logo, if the green or yellow balls land on the season 6 funding with the green background. And then, down at the bottom, this is when things are going to get interesting. You want to hear it? Yeah, I would just call it regular version of season 7 because that's when it first appeared. This is when things get interesting at the bottom. So, do you want to know what they are, Jeremy? So, for the yellow background, it doesn't matter what color the balls are in. the yellow background would always use the dot transformation logo after the season 7 funding regular version with yellow background. And then as for the purple background, if the blue or yellow balls land there, if the blue or yellow balls land on the purple background, then that means the 2000 dash transformation logo would follow it. But if the green or the red balls land there, it means it would have the 2002 PBS Kids Snow Globe logo follow it. And then as for the green background, if the green or yellow balls land on the green background, that means the fishbowl logo would follow it. If the blue ball lands there, it means the 1999 Dash logo would follow the green background. And if the red ball lands there, it means it would have the dot logo follow the green background. So, how did you feel about those rules, Jeremy? Okay, to start this off, we got the red ball landing at the yellow background and using the dot transformation logo following it, so it would be the Arthur episodes, Pick a Car, Any Car, and Jenna's Bedtime Blues. Okay. And now, the green ball has landed the season 6 funding with the yellow background, so that would have the dot transformation logo following it. Okay, so, and now the red ball has landed at the season 6 funding with the green background, so that means it would have the 1999 PBS Kids dot logo at the end. Well, Essie, what do you think of the water toy of the Arthur funding? Okay, and now the blue ball has landed at the season 7 through 8 funding used for seasons 1 through 4 reruns on the yellow background, so it's dash transformation. Okay, and now the blue ball has landed at the season 7 through 8 funding with the purple background used for seasons 1 through 4 reruns, so it's dot transformation. Okay. And now the green ball has landed the season 7 through 8 funding with the purple background used on seasons 1 through 4 reruns, so it's dot transformation. And now the yellow ball has landed the season 6 funding with the purple background, and that is dash transformation. And if you notice, the red ball has landed the season 7 funding with the purple background, so that means the snow globe logo has followed it. And let's say the Arthur episodes were The World of Tomorrow and Is There a Doctor in the House for red. Yes, they do. Probably modern because yeah, I have 3 of them. Arthur Goes to the Doctor, Arthur's Best School Days, and Arthur's Famous Friends are the DVDs that have your favorite logo on them. Okay. And now the blue ball has landed the season 7 funding, 7 through 8 funding used on seasons 1 through 4 reruns with the yellow background, so it's dash transformation. And now the yellow ball has landed the season 7 through 8 funding with the purple background used for seasons 1 through 4 reruns, so it's dot transformation. Oh, and look! Now the green ball has landed the season 7 funding with the green background, so it has the fishbowl logo after it. Now, the green ball has landed the season 7 through 8 funding used on seasons 1 through 4 reruns with the green background, so it has the 1999 Dash logo. And what did you think of that round of the game? It would be Castaway and the Great Sock Mystery. And as you see here, now the green ball has landed the yellow background of the season 7 funding and the dot transformation logo, so that is Pick a Car, Any Car, and Jenna's Bedtime Blues. And now the blue ball has landed the season 6 funding with the yellow background, so it has the dot transformation logo. I do have a Canadian VHS of Again with the UK narration. Now, if you look over here, the red ball has landed the season 7 funding with the purple background, so it has the snow globe logo following it, and it's The World of Tomorrow and Is There a Doctor in the House? Look, and now the red ball has landed at the season 7 through 8 funding used on seasons 1 through 4 reruns with the purple background, so it has dot transformation. And let's just say the colored balls for the seasons 1 through 4 reruns. So, the blue would mean a season 1 episode, the yellow would mean a season 2 episode, the red would mean a season 3 episode, and the green would be a season 4 episode. How How did you like that role for the seasons 1 through 4 reruns? Okay, so the blue ball has landed at the season 7 through 8 funding used on seasons 1 through 4 reruns, so that means it's a season 1 episode with the dot transformation logo. Oh, now look. Now the blue ball has landed at the green background with the 1999 dot logo, and it's a season 1 episode as well. And it's Arthur's birthday and Francine Frensky's Superstar. So Jeremy Barton, I thought of a cool idea for what different colors would land on for the seasons 1 through 4 reruns. I would say yellow would be for season 6. Yellow and blue would be for season 6. Green and red would be for season 5. And now, the red ball has landed at the season 6 funding with the purple background, and it has a dash transformation logo. So let's say the Arthur episodes were Kids Are From Earth, Parents Are From Pluto, and Nerves of Steel. And the green background has landed, the green ball has landed the season 6 funding with the yellow background, so it has dot transformation, and it's a season 5 episode of The Lousy Week and You Are Arthur. And now, the blue ball has landed at the season 7 through 8 funding used on seasons 1 through 4 reruns with the purple background, so it's a season 1 episode with the dot transformation logo. Yeah, but it would have to be red, because remember what I said about the seasons? Blue would equal season 1, yellow would equal season 2, red would equal season 3, and green would equal season 4. Okay, now the blue ball has landed the season 7 through 8 funding used on seasons 1 through 4 reruns with the yellow background and using dash transformation, and it's the season 1 episodes Arthur's Family Vacation and Grandpa Dave's Old Country Farm. Okay. And now the green ball has landed the season 7 through 8 funding used on seasons 1 through 4 reruns on the purple backgrounds, and that would be the season 4 episodes of 1001 Dads and Prunella's Prediction. And now the red ball has landed the season 6 funding with the green background, so that means it's a season 5 episode with the dot logo. So it's going to be the election and Francine goes to war. No, but I made a guess, because I think that's what happened. Arthur's Perfect Christmas uses the Dash logo from 1999, even though it should have used dot transformation, because that logo already existed when the special premiered. And Arthur's Only Rock and Roll used the Fishbowl logo from 2002. Okay. Now the yellow ball has landed the season 7 funding with the green background, so it has the Fishbowl logo, and the season 7 episodes are Prunella Sees the Light and Return of the Snowball. Let's do another match, shall we? Me too! I actually saw the Hopscotch logo from 2004 after the green background when it recorded Arthur's birthday in Francine Frensky Superstar back in 2009. And now the red ball has landed at the season 7 funding with the yellow background, so that would be Pick a Car, Any Car, and Jenna's Bedtime Blues. No, I haven't. Okay. And now the yellow back ball has landed at the season 7 through 8 funding used on seasons 1 through 4 reruns with the yellow background, so that would be a season 2 episode with the Dash transformation logo, and that is Arthur's TV Free Week and Night Fright. Speaking of which, there is a program break recorded after the episode Night Fright that uses the yellow background. Okay, and now is the moment you've all been waiting for, SE. The red ball has landed at the season 7 through 8 funding with the purple background, so it's a season 3 episode with the dot transformation logo, and that is Arthur's Treasure Hunt and Return of the King. Okay, and now the green ball has landed at the Season 6 funding with the green background, so it has the dash logo after it. And it would be the Season 5 episodes Arthur and the Big Riddle and Double Dare. Okay. And now the blue ball has landed at the Season 6 funding with the purple background, and it uses the Dash Transformation logo, and the Arthur episodes would be Arthur Plays the Blues and Buster's Sweet Success. Now, the blue ball has landed at the Season 7 through 8 funding used on Seasons 1 through 4 reruns with the purple background. And, okay. And now the green ball has landed at the Season 6 funding with the yellow background, so that is the Season 5 episodes, The World Record and The Cave. Probably yellow. Okay. And now the blue ball has landed at the Season 7 fund. Now the blue ball has landed at the Season 7 funding with the purple background. And so that would have the Dash Transformation logo. And these Arthur episodes would be Francine's Split Decision and Muppy Goes Metropolitan. And the blue ball has landed at the Season 7 through 8 funding used on Seasons 1 through 4 reruns. The blue ball landed at the Season 7 through 8 funding used on Seasons 1 through 4 reruns with the yellow background, and that would be Arthur's First Sleepover and Arthur's New Year's Eve. Okay, and now the red ball has landed at the Season 7 through 8 funding with the yellow background used on Seasons 1 through 4 reruns. So it's a Season 3 episode with the Dash Transformation logo, and it's Arthur Rides the Bandwagon and Dad's Dessert Dilemma. Okay. And now, the yellow ball has landed at the season 7 through 8 funding with the green background, so it's a season 2 episode, and it would be the episodes, Binky Barnes, or the season 2 episodes, Water in the Brain and Arthur the Unfunny. Now, what other questions would you like to ask? What is one of your favorite Arthur episodes that you saw with the Dash Transformation logo, Jeremy? Besides Elwood City Turns 100, that is. Cool. And do you know which PBS Kids logos you saw on the Sony Wonder DVD releases of Arthur compared to the television airings from 2002 to 2004? Or 2001 to 2004, I meant to say. That's cool and amazing. And I'm sure you all know what this is. the 1999 dot logo was on DVD releases, just not the dash logo, unless you're counting the PBS releases that use the dot audio on it. Hey, SE, do you know what would happen if there was one episode where Arthur, DW, and Buster, all three of them, got grounded? So you know what that would be like, SE? Arthur and DW would get grounded without television, and Buster would be sent home, and he would be grounded from watching Bionic Bunny with Arthur until he can get along with Arthur and DW. Wouldn't that make sense, SE? My favorite two-part special of Arthur has to be the season 7 episode, Elwood City Turns 100, just like Jeremy Barton. It was a pretty interesting episode. Buster, Arthur, and DW go to New York. With Buster to visit his father, who was a pilot. So far, the early Arthur breaks that were not from PBS Kids Go so far, the only program breaks of Arthur that were before PBS Kids Go launched are the ones from 2003 recorded off of my PBS station, Rocky Mountain PBS. The one from 2004 that Peeves uploaded, that was the day before the Go block launched. The one from KBTC from 2003 and stuff. And yeah, the 2003 breaks, I saw both versions of the Season 7 funding. The RMPBS break, the one off of my station, had the green background and the fishbowl logo. And the one recorded off KBTC had the purple background and it had the Dash Transformation logo, just like on the DVD of Arthur's Family Ties. It was probably April 9th. Either that, or it was cast away in the Great Sock Mystery. Or Penelope's Light and Return of the Snowball, because I think you told me that those 3 episodes used the fishbowl logo. So far, there has not been any program break recorded after Arthur that contained the snow globe logo. So far, there was dash, dot, dash transformation, dot transformation, and fishbowl, but no snow globe one yet for Arthur, for the breaks at least. It would be cool if it was uploaded in the future, but currently it's not uploaded at the very moment. Oh. Well, we could hope in the future that there is a program break of Arthur with the snow globe logo, and there is a break with the 2003 and 2004 website bumper. So far, we have Arthur program breaks recorded that have the dash logo, dash transformation, dot transformation, and fishbowl logos, but not the snow globe one yet. And no, I'm not talking about the fan-made program breaks. I'm talking about the real program breaks. Yes. And with the Children's Television Workshop semicircle logo. It was 1998 PTV Park Breaks, recorded after a season 29 episode of Sesame Street. Yes, and there are a few Arthur breaks that contain it as well. What is it? What's interesting about it? The funding? And same thing with Clifford. There's program breaks with the dash logo, dot logo, dash transformation, dot transformation, and fishbowl, but not snow globe or dot transformation with snow globe audio as of this moment. And SE. What if they actually made another spin-off series of Arthur called Arthur's Preschool Years? Unlike Arthur, which would be part of the Go block, Arthur's Preschool Years would be part of the regular PBS Kids block. Ducks for Sleepover and One Hat Fits All has the Didn't you see the Bubbles one from 2008 on season 16 of Arthur, Jeremy? Did you know that there was actually SE? If you want me to tell you something very shocking that I saw like many years ago on a YouTube video of an Arthur episode from season 11, I could tell you that. No, it's something different. A YouTube video I actually watched, and it was a season 1 season 11 episode called The Making of Arthur. I already told you about the error for Francine's pilfered paper and Buster Gets Real, but this is different now, so... So, SE, you know what just happened years ago when I was what I saw that I thought I'd never see on a season 11 episode of Arthur called The Making of Arthur, a video that I've watched back in November 2013. Yeah, you're not going to believe this, but I actually did see the 1999 PBS Kids logo with Dash the Boy Thinking on the Arthur episode, The Making of Arthur, when I was watching it on YouTube, and that was before the Arthur theme started. Isn't that weird? This actually happened when I was watching that Arthur episode, which, to be honest, was kind of like, I was like, what on earth is going on here? When I saw that logo on a season 11 episode, because I never saw it on TV airings of season 11. Isn't that strange, SE? Okay. Do you happen to see? Hey SE, do you happen to see this error when I sent the link to this video, or does it go directly to the theme, or Jeremy Barton, should I send you this link to see if you clicked on the video that you see like the error that I'm talking about, like the dash logo before the theme? Okay, good luck with that. Wow. Hey, Jeremy Barton, did you happen to see the link I sent you? Oh. Oh, you couldn't find one, huh? Well, ironically, I did see the Dash logo at the beginning when I watched a YouTube airing of the making of Arthur once, before the Arthur theme. But it was uploaded a long time ago, but it's not there anymore. Pick a car, any car, and Jenna's Bedtime Blues used it. I didn't really watch the episode, but Jeremy Barton told me that he saw that background. After those episodes, of course. And, I... SE, what would your reaction be if you actually saw that same video that I saw in 2013 and you clicked on the making of Arthur and you saw the Dash logo make an appearance before the theme? What would your reaction be if you saw that? Like some time ago, like years ago, if you clicked on it. When it was up there. It started immediately at the Dash logo. It just, yeah, but it cut out the I part. It just started at Dash Thinking. And no, it did not fade to the part with Dash Thinking. It just cut immediately to Dash Thinking. Wow! That must have been a really long time, I guess. And one thing I've noticed is that none of the Arthur DVD releases that PBS distributed in 2010 used a PBS Kids logo. Not until 2011. Yeah, I just read it, and it was really interesting. Nothing at all. In my opinion, I think they should have used the Dash logo at the beginning and the dot logo at the end of those 2010 releases of Arthur. Wouldn't that have been a more appropriate option, Jeremy? And yes, the kids' video version of the Dash logo would use the dot audio, just like these. And you know what is really shocking? Binky Goes Nuts should have used the hopping logo from 2007. Or 2004, I meant to say. The hopping logo from 2004 should have been used. Wow. That is shocking indeed. Now, if there was actually a Disney release of a Masterpiece Collection tape that accidentally used the Walt Disney Classics logo on the earlier printings. And I'm talking about Pocahontas, of course. And strangely, when I popped my copy of Pocahontas in, that was printed on December, with the print date of December 14th of 1995, I actually saw the Walt Disney Classics logo appear on it, rather than the Masterpiece Collection logo. I was like, whoa! I was like, I cannot believe it. Hey, SE, do you happen to know any Arthur episodes where Buster has cried in? Because I know some of the episodes he cried in was Buster's Sweet Success. One of them was Elwood City Turns 100, Postcards from Buster. He cried in those episodes as well. You are not going to believe this, SE, but there was something shocking that I saw on the 2009 airing of the Season 3 episodes, What Scared Sue Ellen and Clarissa is Cracked. Panicking about what? Anyway, do you remember the episode Arthur's Lucky Pencil, SE? I know Buster definitely cried in Arthur's Lucky Pencil because he felt bad after he accidentally broke Arthur's Lucky Pencil in half by mistake. Yes, 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 that's the error I'm talking about for What Scared Sue Ellen. And had the yellow background at the beginning, but the green one at the end. Hey, SE, I have a question for you. Which Arthur characters would you think played the Dragon Tales characters if there was an Arthur and Dragon Tales parody? Like, yeah. He actually cried in the episode Crime and Consequences from season 17, and he was like, okay, I admit it, I broke the Ferris wheel, and then he cried like, I think that's what he sounded like in Crime and Consequences. Do you remember that episode of Arthur, SE? Oh, okay. Hey, Crime and Consequences is from season 17. I'd say my favorite actors who voiced Arthur, I believe my favorites would have to be Michael Yarmush and Mark Reynolds. There was actually a 2009 airing of Purnell Special Edition and The Secret Life of Dogs and Babies. I was expecting to see the techno remix at the end of those episodes since they were from season 6. Turns out I actually did not see the season 6 end credits with the techno remix in the 2009 airing. I instead saw the season 12 to 13 end credits with the 2008 copyright rather than the season 6 end credits with the 2001 copyright. But I did see the season 6 funding with the yellow background after it. Whoa. Isn't that something? It was off of my station. Yes, I saw the Shrunken Bike Cube logo at the end of Purnell's special edition in The Secret Life of Dogs and Babies. In my opinion, I think The Secret Life of Dogs and Babies is the funniest Arthur episode ever. The funniest episode from season 6 as well. Waiting to Go was a fitting episode to use the email logo, because if you get lost or stuck or something and you're waiting for your parents, you could like maybe use a telephone or email them. If ever you're in trouble or anything. And I saw the email logo at the end of the season 6, the re-airings of the season 6 episodes. Yeah, that, to be honest, was pretty hilarious. But you know what is kind of weird? You can only find the Mark Rendell versions of Prunella's Special Edition and The Secret Life of Dogs and Babies online. You can't find the Justin Bradley versions. Whoa! And, hopefully in the future someone can upload Justin Bradley versions of Prunella's Special Edition and The Secret Life of Dogs and Babies sometime. Wow. Would you like to hear a few voice impressions? I do know that Hide and Snake and Muffy's New Best Friend used the green background along with the contest and prove it. Wow. Who could expect to watch at such a young age? That's amazing that you get to do that, because most kids usually start watching when they're like 3 or something, maybe 2 years old. Wasn't because I've watched a TV airing of it in 2009 when I recorded Arthur back in 2009. Because they recorded both episodes in 2009 on TV, and I've watched those Arthur episodes. They both had the 2004 hopping logo. No, I only saw the 2004 hopping logo when I was watching Arthur back in 2009. It's the only 2004 logo I saw, at least. But I did see the Bubbles logo more commonly from 2007 out of any other in Arthur. Especially when I recorded the Arthur episode Postcards from Buster on television. I kind of like the 2004 to 2009 era. Oh, right. Do you think maybe the reason why they decided to take Dragon Tales off the air in 2010 was because the show wasn't becoming as popular anymore? And I think Arthur's Perfect Christmas should have been rated PG because of Binky saying the word doofus in the film. Wouldn't you agree on that, Jeremy? And believe it or not, there was a program break with the turning wheel logo right after the Arthur episodes Arthur's TV Free Week and Night Fright after the yellow background was used. Shouldn't Jeremy? Shouldn't Sesame Street been on the preschool block since it literally teaches kids everything like the alphabet and stuff? I know Clifford, Curious George, Dragon Tales, and It's a Big, Big World were on there, but shouldn't you think Sesame Street should have been on there as well? I actually saw I actually saw the episode Binky versus Binky in Operation DW back in 2010, and you're right, it did use the blue background. But I did not see the turning wheel logo at the end of that airing. I pretty much saw the Bubbles one or something. I think I saw the Bubbles one instead. Or maybe the bicycle one. I do remember seeing the 2007, I believe it was the regular one. I do remember seeing the 2007 PBS Kids Go hopscotch logo right after the episodes Do You Speak George and Word Girls and World Girls that I recorded back in 2009 or 2010. And I know I saw the laptop logo and the blue background on Phony Fern and Brain's Shocking Secret. Alright. It was probably Word Girl was made possible by contributions to your PBS station from viewers like you. S.E., what are your thoughts on the Arthur episodes Phony Fern and Brain's Shocking Secret? That's okay. I could find the rare Word Girl funding right after the stream. Which I'm probably going to get off in like 12 minutes or something. Wow, yeah. What makes Brain's Shocking Secret mediocre? Flunked kindergarten, actually. Brain actually flunked kindergarten. They they thought Brain flunked kindergarten. Well, at least Binky tries to help him understand at the end of the episode that being held back isn't the end. I didn't really see that episode on TV, so... And what were your thoughts on the episodes Hick or Treat and Mr. Always Right? I recorded those episodes in 2009, and they also had the blue background with the laptop logo. Okay, and did you know that in Mr. Always Right, Buster is pretty much jealous because the brain's always right and Buster gets things wrong? Yeah. And before the Arthur episode, Elwood City Turns 100, were the Clifford episodes, Teacher's Pet and Islander of the Year. And that had the dot transformation logo on those Clifford episodes. Yeah. Why does he hate Sesame Street in A Burning Passion? Most people like that show. Did he think the Muppets were a little creepy or something? I handle his opinion. I actually like Sesame Street because it's a really cool show with Muppets. I mean, it's better than the Webulous World of Dr. Seuss, which that has Muppets, but it isn't as good as Sesame Street. Yeah! Maybe you should watch season 12 when you're like pre-senior or something. Kind of like when you watched season 9 when you were pre-freshman and season 10 when you were pre-sophomore. But that was a pretty interesting thing you just came up with, SE. And how come he hates Sesame Street as well? Now, one question for you, Jeremy Barton, is which SpongeBob episodes from season 3 were perfectly fitting to use the system cues that matched the episodes? Yeah. I haven't really seen Cyber Chase that much. Only with my cousins, though. And Hacker was a pretty interesting villain. And what else were perfectly fitting episodes to use those system cues for season 3? So Jeremy Barton says, I thought No Weenies Allowed and Squilliam Returns fitted perfectly with the dot transformation logo and fishbowl audio did to Squilliam Returns, focusing on Squidward and Octopus and his friend Squilliam, and he brings in his friends who are fish. Yeah. Hey Jeremy, what were some other perfectly fitting season 3 episodes with those correct system cues? Yeah, definitely. Probably snowball effect in one crab's trash due to the snow. And did you like the idea of the airing of snowball effect in one crab's trash using the snow globe logo, since SpongeBob and Patrick are like throwing snowballs at each other and Squidward does not want to be a part of it at first, but then joins in the fun throwing snowballs. And what makes it fitting and what makes the snow globe logo fitting for those episodes? What is it? What's weird? SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward throw snowballs. Yeah. And what about a season 3 episode? Some season 3 episodes with the Dash Transformation logo from 2000, and what made the episodes with the Dash Transformation logo fitting for season 3? SpongeBob BC before comedy visited the cast as Caveman. Oh, I was talking about episodes with Dash Transformation. Well, due to SpongeBob and Patrick as astronauts anyway for Dot Transformation. Oh, and what about Crabboard? Because Mr. Krabs acts like a robot in that episode, and the TV airings of Crabboard and Rocket by Bivalve would also use Dash Transformation. Okay. Well, that was the stream. I'll see you later.